Hi guys, this is Hamilcar bringing you a whole entire Pro League series. Bet you didn't see that coming, and this is going to be a series between Samsung Khan and Team eStro that was played recently in the Shinhan Bank Pro League. This first match is between Ryan Shield, aka Songho, and a Zerg that Samsung Khan is sending out called Creat, and I'm not sure who Creat is or whether Creat's been around. I couldn't turn up any sort of a record for him. Maybe he's had some sort of career under another name that I'm not aware of. But I think Samsung Khan is just trying out a new Zerg because its Zerg play overall hasn't been terribly inspired. And the new Pro League rules this year require every team to send out a certain number of Zergs, one Zerg in the first four matches of every Pro League set, one Protoss and one Terran too. So they need some sort of Zerg play, and they haven't been getting it from the players they have at the moment. So maybe this Creat, whoever he is, will turn out to be pretty good. Songho has a bit more of a record. He's never been extraordinarily good, never, I think, gone all that deep in individual leagues, though I could be wrong about that. But he's an established player, and he does all right. So we'll see. I would say he's probably the favorite to take this game, given that Creat's a relative unknown. At the same time, Samsung Khan is a strong favorite to take this entire set. They're currently standing at second place in the Pro League rankings, just about half a game behind the Lake Half Oz, whereas eStro, I think, is in a tie for second to last, 8 and 11 overall, or something like that. So this set as a whole should strongly favor Samsung Khan. They ought to be able to take this, but we'll see. Anything can happen in StarCraft. So eStro might pull the upset. And we see now standard Forge Fast Expand going down for Ryan, and Probe Scout coming down. He'll see the 12th hatch and a pool just going down now. So standard builds coming from both players. Not much to talk about at the moment. By the way, please do leave comments. I've said it before, but I'm still getting the hang of this. I'm sort of a, I'm a huge technical noob, and I'm just slowly figuring out how to do everything right and put together high-quality videos and everything. So if I'm doing a good job of that, tell me. Any little pick-me-up is good, because there's been lots of frustration trying to make stuff work and upload to YouTube properly and everything. And if there are problems, let me know about that. Criticism, feedback is always appreciated. So if you're watching this, leave a comment if you like the commentary. Leave a comment saying that. If you don't, leave a comment saying what I should improve, and that way I can respond to your feedback. Third hatchery going down at an off position. So Creat is going for an early economic advantage and hoping that Ryan won't scout it. I think if Ryan's smart, he'll realize that there has to be that extra hatchery out there somewhere. But it doesn't really matter. Being at that much of an off position, it'll be a while before Ryan can get up the forces to really make a push. And Ryan has put down his Nexus and put down one cannon, puts down a cybernetics core now, so going for a very fast tech build, and willing to risk the Zergling run by because he doesn't see a lot of lings being produced. I think only 2 have come out so far. So he should be relatively safe at the moment, and the fast tech could be for any number of things. I could just want to get his Corsairs out fast to start some early harassment before Aspire or Hydralisk Den come out, or he could want to go into a fast DT build or something like that. And I think Creat's Overlord is still a ways away, so this won't get scouted in time for... Oh, no, there's already an Overlord in his base, so Creat will know exactly how fast the Cybernetics core was coming in. And with that Overlord... Well, one of the advantages... Oh, man, Creat making a big mistake, flying that Overlord in very close to the cannon, and it might even get picked off. Oh, just escapes with 1 hit worth of hit points left. But big mistake by Creat, and that's an example of inexperience in action, I think. Now, as soon as the Dragoon pops out, it'll only take 1 or 2 hits as opposed to 6 or 7 for that Overlord to go down. The Stargate going down already. So there is going to be some quick Corsair harass. Might transition into some other tech as soon as the Overlord's out of the way. But we'll see. That third base is now up and running for Creat. So he's going to try to seize a quick economic advantage. Forlings pushing up, they're not going to be able to do much, but they'll be able to scout the front at least. Maybe try for a run by if he's really desperate to get the scout on whatever tech goes down. But Spire and a Hydralisk Den going down simultaneously. That indicates that the Spire is probably just for Scourge, and Hydra Den is going to be for Lurker Tech, probably. So, and that makes sense at this point, because given the number of bases that Creat's put up as quickly as he can, he needs some sort of defense down against early ground push, and Lurkers are the best way to do that. It'll give him map control, at least for a little bit, until observers get out. And wow, he's taking a fourth base, so very quick macro. He may just try to transition into some sort of Sauron Zerg build with that Hydralisk Den, just get a ton of Hydras up. Corsair's pecking away, the Spire will be up momentarily, so it won't get too much damage. I wonder, okay, Hydralisk is already out, so that one Overlord will go down, but not another one. I was going to say, I wonder why he doesn't run those Overlords away that are right there to at least delay the Corsair, but I guess he knew that Hydralisk was coming out, so he knew he'd be okay. Now the Corsairs are just getting the scout in, and they're going to see at least that third base. We'll see if Ryan is smart enough to go look for the fourth. Pressing out with a little force, sees the Zerglings and backs off. Not so much because of the 4 Zerglings that are there, but because he doesn't want his force to get scouted and then entrapped further out in the field. And we've seen a number of Protoss players lose these early expeditionary forces to Zergling surrounds. So it's important to be careful with those early forces. Okay, robotics facility and support bay have gone down. So there are going to be some Reefers, and Sayer Reefer's been really popular lately. Protoss players have been doing it a lot, and I haven't seen it be incredibly effective. It's definitely effective as just a supplement to a normal ground push, because when Reavers are behind Dragoons and Zealots and so forth, they are great at just raping Hydralisks and Zerglings. But we haven't seen any really great effective Reaver harass in PvZ, at least in, I don't know. Well, we probably have that I'm not aware of, but oh wow, Corsair being caught out. But anyhow, we'll see what Ryan tries to do with this Overlord, or Overlord with this Reaver. Some upgrade is going down at the Cybernetics core. I would imagine that he's already got Dragoon range, so that's probably attack for the Corsairs, which is very useful against Scourge. And more Corsairs being pumped out of the Stargate, so he's committing reasonably heavily to this build. Some Hydras are scouting around the field, and Scourge trying to ward those Corsairs off. He hasn't gotten quite up to critical mass yet to deal with those Scourge, and if he lets more Corsairs get picked off right out of the Stargate, he's going to be in some trouble in terms of getting that mass up. But if not, he should be there with him a couple more. Reaver is out now, and he's leaving the Reaver for now in a defensive posture, but he's got another Corsair out, and the Corsairs are... Okay, the Corsairs kill off a couple of Scourge, so he may decide to move out for a harass, or he may just wait. That Hydralisk is nicely positioned to scout out any attempt at harassment, and it probably saw those Corsairs coming in. He's got a few Hydras there that should ward off any Overlord hunting. So the Scourge go down, Hydras get a few hits on the Corsairs, but Corsairs are going to be able to get away relatively unscathed. Speed is up for the Overlord.